back. And right now we're here with Michelle Duggar from TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, the Duggar family. Michelle, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having us. We are so blessed.
So we're going to conduct the interview now, and I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, and feel free to be as honest as you can, okay? All right. So the first question we have from our viewers, do you or have you ever used corporal punishment or ever spanked any of your children?
That is a great question, and I think it's really something that people wonder about. But Jim Bob and I, as devout Christians, do not believe in spanking or corporal punishment. We really feel that it's in the best interests of our children to go along with what the Bible teaches us, and that, we all just need to get along.
Thank you, Michelle. So for that next scene, we're just going to...
Jessa, Jim Bob, Jedediah, Jeremiah, Josiah, Judo Kick, Johnny, Jackson, Josiah. I said that one. Josie, your father, when he gets home, is going to give you the biggest whooping that you've ever seen. How is the relationship between you and Jim Bob doing? Michelle, let me stop you for 1 second. You're going to have to speak up just a little louder. Our microphones can't hear you. Let's start again. Okay? Go ahead. Okay. Michelle, I'm sorry. You got to speak up just a little bit. Just raise the volume a little bit. I know.
Sorry, I'm at the top of my voice right
now. Okay, all right. You know what? Let's just take a break, okay? Let's just take a break. Jesus Christ. Michelle, the viewers at home want to know, how do you and Jim Bob feel about vaccinating your children?
That's something that he and I have discussed in the past, and it just isn't something that we feel is necessary because, we have someone very high above that is willing to take care of our children, and we put our full faith in him, and he will heal them with any sickness they may have. Now, let's not talk about the 2 miscarriages that I had, because the Lord had another plan for them, and I know it didn't have anything to do with the fact that I had never gone to the doctor in my entire life, but the Lord is there for us, and He's always very willing to help our children, and we won't vaccinate them. No, they don't go to the doctor.
Thank you, Michelle.
Jesus, Jose, Juan, Juanita, Josephina, Janaka, look what you're making your mama do. Do you see what you're making me do? God, oh God.
So Michelle, how do the Duggars feel, or you and Jim Bob specifically feel about alcohol?
Oh dear. Jim Bob and I, we don't really believe in drinking alcoholic beverages. We kind of feel that it can hinder the senses, and it can really lead to some really not so Christian behavior. Michelle, we know that recently your family has gotten just a little bit bigger. Can you tell us a little bit about Jill getting married to Derek Dillard?
Yes, so yes, Jill and Derek Dillard started courting. First Jim Bob knew him first and set Jill and Derek Dillard up together, and Derek Dillard is just a lovely, lovely person, and Derek Dillard loves Jill, and he takes good care of her, and Derek Dillard really likes to come over. We make dinner together, and Derek Dillard and Jill sit together, and they can put their arms around each other, and they'll hold hands and they'll pray together. Derek Dillard loves to pray, and Derek Dillard is just a lovely person. Derek Dillard.
Michelle, a lot of the fans want to know, they want to know your and Jim Bob's opinion on the dating rules that you guys have for your kids. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. So Jim Bob and I and many of our fellow church members still feel this way. We're all the same. All of our children cannot engage in touching each other. I mean, even just physically touching each other at all. So once they start courting, that's the dating process. That'll start happening, and they're able to give a little arm around. Do it to Jesus, just like this. And then once they're engaged, then they're able to physically hold hands. But that's it until they're officially married, and then they can have their first kiss. It really saves something special for the marriage itself.
That's great, Michelle. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Michelle, how often do you and the family read the Bible?
Oh, we actually have very special Bible time. Every night we get together and we just read. And I'm sorry. It's just something really special for all the 19 kids. And it's a really, I'm sorry. Can you hold on for 1 second?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle! Oh, did you go to the hospital?
No, it's fine. It's just, at this point, they just go ahead and fall right out. 20 kids and counting.
Oh, God.